and welcome back to another video on the channel. Now in this week's video we are doing something very special. We're actually taking the Escort through to a rolling road to see how much brake horsepower it's lost over the years. It came out the factory with 59 horsepower, but I think it'll have lost some over the years. So we're about to meet up with other people. I'm actually heading through with a Volkswagen group, so there's Beetles, there's Transporters, there's loads of different stuff, so should be pretty interesting. So I'm just about to meet up with them and then we'll get on the road through to Dunfermline, convoy up, and then we'll see how much brake horsepower this car has lost, or it might have made some, definitely not. But there is also a trophy for the slowest car of the day. It's a wee golden snail on a wooden base, so I'm hoping to get that, but we'll see what happens. So let's go meet up with the rest of them and then we'll get on the road along to Dunfermline. Once I'd had a wee chat and met up with the rest of the guys, we got on the road and headed towards Newbridge and then to Dunfermline. So we've got Rossi's Beetle out in front. This is the first time I've ever done a convoy, so this is all new to me. It's pretty good. We've got the E36 AMG Merc back there, and then I think the Lupo's behind that. So we're getting there. There's a McLaren coming up as well. That's no way us. Look at that. Nice. So I think this is who I'm up against today. This is Rossi's Beetle. I think it'll be pretty close between me and him in terms of power anyway for slowest car. I think this will be faster than mine personally, because Ross has done a wee bit to this, but we'll see, we'll soon find out. But we've just met up with a few more people. We've got the big Merc, the Lupo GTI, Transporter, Honda S2000, and then a few more Beetles. There's actually a 5-pot Beetle back there as well, the more modern one. But aye, can't wait. Along the 4th Road Bridge now. We're almost there. I think we're about 10 minutes away, so not too far to go. We'll be going off at the next exit after the bridge pretty much anyway. So aye, we've still got the AMG behind us, Ross with the Beetle in front, and then there's a few cars behind us after that. And that is us just turning into the garage now. Here we are. Just down here it must be. Can't wait for this. So here we're at the venue where we're actually doing the dyno. This is Cytec Racing, and look at this, I fit right in once we're here. I mean, we've came along with a lot of Volkswagens and then a Japanese car, but once you're here it's all Ford stuff. Like, look at the amount of money that's here, man. This is Raj. Sierras, old Fords, Escorts over there. This place is mental. So we wanted to pay for our dyno run and then we can get in and see what sort of power we're running. And then got underway with the first couple of runs. The air-cooled stuff went first with a big Volkswagen bus and then a Carmen gear, which actually set the pace for the air-cooled stuff, running 96 brake horsepower, which isn't bad for one of them. But next up was this lovely grey Beetle. I decided to film it, so let's see how it got on. And on its best run, the Beetle made 73.2 brake horsepower, which isn't bad. But now things got a bit more serious as it was time for my main rival of the day. This is Rossi's Beetle. His is on a standard engine with just a couple little things done. So this is who I'm up against for slowest car of the day. I want to come home with that trophy, so hopefully Rossi's car makes more brake horsepower than me. Let's see how he gets on. 3 solid runs for Rossi's Beetle, and the guy actually doing the dyno run said they could have put the throttle down a bit more, so there was potential for more brake horsepower. But Rossi's run was now locked in with a whopping 69.5 brake horsepower, so all I need to do now is stay under that. So there we have it, Rossi's Beetle made around 70 brake horsepower. I still think I'll probably be slower, but there's still a couple of cars to go before me, and then it's the Escort's shot, the only Ford here. So we just got rounded up with the rest of the air-cooled stuff with this really cool Beetle. It was convertible and it had a few carbon fibre bits on it, so we got that run done. So the Mercedes E36 AMG's on next, and then it's my car after that. Getting a bit shaky now, but nah, it'll be good. I'm excited to see what it makes. I'm guessing about 50, 49 or something. Can't be much like, so we'll see. We'll soon find out. So with the Mercedes making the most power of the day, it was time for the polar opposite now. It's inside, we'll see how we get on here. We've got the GoPro set up on the rear quarter for the exhaust. So we're just getting it all strapped in and stuff, see how we get on. Now before we actually find out how much power the Escort's making, this video has actually been sponsored by CSC Motors. Now CSC Motors is actually a vehicle tuning company based in Glenrothes and Fife, and what they actually offer is ECU remapping with the use of a 2-wheel drive rolling road. They offer TCU remapping, vehicle repairs and even used car sales. So not only could you go along to CSC and get some more power out of your car or get it repaired if needed, you could also find your next car with CSC. And for all you amazing viewers watching this video right now, I've actually managed to get a little discount code for you if you want to book in with CSC Motors as well. So the code is AIDEN10, and believe it or not, that gets you 10% off at any work at CSC Motors. Now you can use this when you book in or when you go to pay for your work. And if you get quite a lot of work done, 10% will actually get you quite a lot of money off. So make sure to use that if you want to get booked in. Now thank you to CSC Motors for sponsoring this part of the video, and let's see how much power the Escort makes now. See yous. So my car was now getting strapped down to the dyno, there was no turning back, and my guess for power was 49.9 brake horsepower. I was going really low with this one, just to play it safe. Make sure to put your guesses in the comments below as well. And with that run, the car wasn't pushed right to the max, but with this second run, you're going to hear it get right to the top of the revs. And with that run right there, you could hear the car being pushed to the max. We've got one more run to see if the car can make any more power. And with the final run concluded, you can see a very slow 3 runs there, but very consistent at the same time. Now, my best wheel horsepower was 50.6, which equates to about 67.3 brake horsepower, which isn't too bad. So the Escort has actually ended up making more power than it said it did from factory. Amazing. But saying that, Ross still got a run of 69.5 brake horsepower, which means I'm the slowest and I'll be taking away the trophy today. We'll then watch the rest of the runs for the day, and this 5-pot Beetle was definitely the best sounding car of the day. With that last run, that was our day at the rolling road finished. What an absolute blast that was. So that is me and the Escort back from an exciting morning at the dyno. What a lot of fun that was. Not only was it good to see what sort of power the Escort was running and whether or not it would blow up. It didn't, luckily. It was good to get a chat with like-minded people as well, people that I've never met before. It was good with that. And then it was good to see what the other people's cars sort of power were running and that. It was a lot of fun, like. And it sort of went by quite quick. I mean, you were 3 runs on the dyno, and then it was just right on to the next person. Obviously the setup took a wee bit of time, but it was so fun, a lot of fun. But obviously we didn't come back empty-handed either. Came back with the best trophy of the day, I'd say. We came back with the slowest car of the day, so it was close between me and Ross. That was the main rival for the day, shall we say. But I think Ross was 70 brake horsepower, and then this was 64, so we were a wee bit off with him. But aye, so we've came home with a trophy, no empty-handed. So I'm actually quite glad to have this. But despite the car being slow, it did run really well. The car was fueling perfectly. The guys were telling me this. I didn't care much about dyno stuff, but I was getting told that the car was fueling perfectly. It sounded pretty good as well. I mean, the guy was taking it right up the rev range, and it was going. So it might be slow, but it's running really well. So fair play to the old Escort, and well done to it for getting a wee trophy. If we take a look at the printout, it's actually a really consistent line with the Escort on each run. The best one was the first run, I think, or last run, either the first or last run, with 50.6 wheel horsepower. And I think the max torque we had was 35.3. Not much, but it's consistent with all the runs, and you can see how consistent it is with the graph going right along there. But aye, I'm really happy with that. Now the whole point of today's video was to see how much power the Escort had lost over the years, but in actual fact it had more horsepower than it came out the factory with. So out the factory this is meant to have 59 brake horsepower, which isn't much at all. But then it actually ended up running a 64 point whatever it was brake horsepower. So 64 brake horsepower, which isn't fast, but it's better than the 59. So it actually had, it was making more power than it had at the factory. Now this car has got a wee sort of cherry bomb back box on it. So I don't know if that's just let the gases pass through a bit quicker and it's gave it a wee tiny bit more power, or if Ford were just lying with a 59 brake horsepower and it actually had 64 in reality. But either way, still had a lot of fun, and it's been a great day. I now need to give the car a clean because it's absolutely a minging, because it was raining this morning on the way obviously, but I'll get that done now. So I'll leave you to it. Thank you very much for watching this video. Please like this video, comment down below and subscribe to the channel if you're new or you're watching my videos and you're not subscribed. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.